It is now Z's turn.
Okay.
I already told
How
you what
close?
happened.
Yes. How close am I to losing popcorn?
You are very close. One might say within 30 feet of it.
Okay. So I am going to bolt 7 between the. You said there were 2 might stick people.
Correct.
Bolt 7 between the 2 of them.
Yes! Okay, finally.
I rolled a 17 and a 9.
Alright. I don't know what that means.
Well, you told me I had to roll to hit them now.
No, I've been doing those rolls.
Last time you told me to do it.
I swear I just did it myself. But anyways, because I did do it myself, because I haven't rolled well yet. But the good news is I just rolled well. Well, good news for me. So, one of them gets hit by Bolt 7, which will probably kill it, even though you're doing 2/3 damage. So if you could actually roll your damage, please.
It's 7d6, right?
Yes.
1, 6, 12, 14, 15, 17, 18. There were 3 ones in that.
Wow. Well, fortunately, that's not enough to trigger the other effect, so it just explodes, no splinters. The first one does something interesting. Now, I'm going to explain this.
I'm also going to, yell at Fear, Nacil, and Ricard, pull the splinters out!
What? What splinters? These ones that are in us right now? Anyways, I have the living bomb! So...
Get under the ceiling.
I should totally introduce living bomb as a mechanic. So they, what happens is you destroy the one, as I already described. The other one does this weird thing where the lightning bolt now kind of phases through it, and it dodges way off to the side, and then the bolt continues through and hits. We'll say it hits Fear Nacil. Fear Nacil is hit for...
That's not possible.
12. Now, as I was going to say, from your understanding of how magic works, magic is not something you can dodge.
Nor is magic something that if I intend it to hit you, it hits somebody else.
Correct. So Fear Nacil's like... Careful, they've got lightning.
No, that was me!
What? Z?
Me too! I really did.
I'm not plotting against you! Damn it!
No, I'm gonna mental link to her.
I'm not plotting against you, will save. I am not your enemy, Z.
That's a 16.
I gotta roll to oppose. Okay, you win. But still, she's like,
I'm not your enemy, Z.
I know you're not my enemy. Look, here. This is what happened.
that's not how magic works.
I know, but that's what happened.
Meanwhile, it's their turn. And by there, I mean the might. Right. I actually
I
closed
told you. They're tricky.
their AI table here. Okay. We'll go and use sickness, I think, this round. Everyone do a fortitude save, including me.
Okay.
Aw, crap. Fear Nacil failed that hard. She rolled a 2.
I got a 10
Total?
total.
Got a 26.
Yeah, I rolled a 5, and I have a 5. What adds to my fortitude to make it go from a 3 to a 5?
Constitution.
Yeah, I have a 5.
By the way, those are formulas now, so it'll just automatically update.
Oh, you fixed my thing?
Yeah. And not everything is a formula, but those things are. What did you get, Guido?
21.
Okay. Guido and Snarg, you take a mere 3 damage. Shadow damage, if it matters. Everyone else takes 3 shadow damage, which I gotta notate here. Z and Fear Nacil get afflicted with sickness. And we'll see what happens with that next round around. Which brings us to Snarg's turn, I believe. No, Z. Wait, I did that out of order. They should have gone, then Z should have gone. Whatever. It is now Snarg's turn.
Okay, I'm taking it down.
Okay.
Zzz. Leap attack.
All right.
No, it's not, because I go after Guido.
No, you actually go first in initiative. Oh
Right.
my, who should Snarg hit that isn't it?
I'm not power attacking because these things go down way too easy. Okay, got it.
Hang on, okay.
I think
1,
Ricard's the only one that hasn't actually
2,
been hit.
3, 4. That is true.
No,
but-
Ricard took 3 damage.
well, he took from the might and from the other thing. Okay.
All right.
There's 4
Well,
people. I should reorder it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's gonna hit Ricard. So Snarg, you now here's what happens. To describe this again, you lunge at this. It's the same one that dodged her bolt, and you lunge at him, and you're like, "Hurrah!" And as your sword comes down, go ahead and roll awareness
Okay.
to see if you can see this quickly enough as events are zooming by.
It's 29.
That's good enough. Okay, so as you're going down, time slows down a bit as you're really focusing on this hit, and you realize that you're actually about to hit Ricard. And the creature is like over there all of a sudden, and looks like it's just backflipped the hell over there with such speed that if you weren't paying very close attention and weren't a trained combat professional, you probably wouldn't have even seen it. And then you hit Ricard. 4.
A lot of damage.
Wish you had power attack.
I know. All right. 28.
Oh my god. Good thing he's got more health than any of you. Jeez Louise.
Oh wait, hang on. Nope. Okay.
Okay. So say, I know you got that wounding effect, or whatever I called it. Okay. So you hit the crap out of Ricard, who immediately looks at you like, "Dude! Ow!
Whoa, they're fast.
Oh!" And there's
Alright,
just
I'll
like
heal
this big gash going down his shoulder. He doesn't have armor on, by the way.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Ah!"
Hey, I'll fix you up. I didn't mean to. Hang on.
You
Next
son
round.
of a bitch! I can't. You. Ah.
Can
and
you slow this guy? He's too fast.
He's actually laughing in character, by the way. He's like, "Okay, I know you hated the outfit that they gave me, but seriously, dude."
Look, I'm not a good tailor. I tried to fix it.
That makes it Guido's turn.
Or not.
Guido is like, "Oh no, no, no." It's actually what he's doing in character.
I'm eating the vines.
Every now and again there are things that I have to actually pause and think about what would happen because they're so stupid that it never occurred to me anyone would do them.
Like eating a leaf, a flaming fire leaf.
Yes. I had to think about that one. It was minty.
Spicy.
And it numbed his tongue.
Are you eating the vines actually?
God, no.
Even I'm not that dumb.
Although, no.
How hurt is Ricard?
He looks... go ahead and roll healing to see how hurt he is.
18. Wait, I think that's actually a higher bonus. $23.
23, okay. With a 23, you can tell that Ricard is actually doing pretty alright. For all intents and
Okay.
purposes, it looks like he's taken a scratch
It's
or
a
two.
flesh wound.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay.
He has taken less than a tenth of his health.
So I guess I'll try casting Dia on the elusive mite.
Okay.
How much damage can Dia do? I will
just like
remind you, I only have 42 health.
It's 1d6 times spell level.
Try not to cast it too high.
I was just gonna do level 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Level 1 Dia.
Do you need a 2-hit?
No, I do that.
Okay. So my damage is 2 points.
Alright, Sis, you take 2 damage. Same effect,
Trying to find
and it's. Oh. I rolled to see who it would hit. If that makes you feel any better.
So
And you also know that magic doesn't work that way, just in case you missed the last event.
yeah.
Well, Fiona Seal and I were doing that in our head.
Oh.
So with my combat casting, I can also do a cure. So I'm going to try curing Z.
Okay. Let's see if
You
it
need a
hits.
two-hit on
no,
that?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Z dodges out of the way and it hits the guy.
And heals the stick.
The stick's like, "Durker." Well, it's really sticky because the wood sort of
Bless you.
leaves go
How
everywhere.
low are you, Z?
I am down 16 points.
Okay, so I'll just cast level 2.
Don't
for
forget.
7.
Never mind. Sorry. That makes it Rikarg's turn. Immediately takes damage. Ow. Full damage on that one. Rips the damn splinter out. Says, "Would you get rid of this frickin' thing?" And he casts slow 20. Because he's
A little
angry.
overkill.
He's very
Because he's what?
angry. He's very upset. Let's see
Does
if
it
it hits.
hit?
Oh no.
You
Who's
did
gonna
tell
hit
him
if
to.
it
It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
Who's it hit?
It's a D4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guido.
Yes.
No, I think you get a
You
save
have
on
now
this.
just had slow 20
Yeah.
cast on
He
you.
gets a save. Hang on. I gotta look it up.
I'm guessing willpower.
Probably. Give me just a sec.
All of them are willpower.
Arrow, spell, vanish, stop. I'm glad you didn't say cast stop.
No,
yeah,
I fail.
It's willpower, and you failed apparently. What'd you get?
With my D4 as a 4, I rolled a 5.
You
1 on the D20.
You're okay. You now have the slow status. We haven't covered this in a while, so for our viewers at home, your movement speed is now halved. You lack the ability to take full turn actions unless you stretch it across multiple turns. You are lowered on the initiative table by a step. Your reflex save has been halved. You lose all bonuses to AC that are not from armor or magic. And you can take you basically can only take one action of any type, including free action, per round.
Does
You
he
said the
recognize
reflex
that he
is
has
what?
been slowed instantly?
Yes.
I
That's
would
right.
call out and scream to Ricard, "Cancel it! Cancel it!"
What'd you say, Guido?
You said the reflex save is what? Is it half or canceled?
Halved. Sorry.
Okay.
The armor bonus, other than armor and magic, is canceled. I don't think that actually affects you at all, to be honest. That would
Yeah, pretty much.
it would
'cause-
destroy a monk or a rogue's AC, though. Your AC is now 10. And next round,
Is
he
that
will
bad?
cancel it.
He can't do it until next round.
Yeah, he can't do it till next round. Now, Rikarg will apologize profusely. However, to you, it sounds like he's, so you're not. I'm not sure you caught that. Yeah, so he's like, hang on. I'm going to use my next turn rather than canceling it to apologize the whole next turn. And in role-playing terms, you are basically full-on molasses mode, Guido.
Quick question. The splinters, were they just regular physical damage?
Yes.
Okay. Because I forgot I have the damage reduction of 2.
Ooh, yes, that would have affected the splinters.
Yeah. So I need to recalculate some of that damage I've taken. Not that it's been that much.
Okay. In the interim, that brings us to Fiona Seal's turn. Do you want me to kill them all? I can only do it once a day.
There's only one.
Do you want to kill it?
Let's not. We're hitting each other. Let's not do any doom spells right now.
By the way, I've decided, and this is going to be true for a while too. Fiona Seal, she gets. I'll go ahead and tell you this, in out of combat terms, but she's explained this to you in character. 1 use per day of each of the elements she has control over right now, and it's basically a doom cooldown. She can use it, she gets it for a few minutes, and she can destroy the crap out of things for those few minutes, but then it's gone, and she doesn't have anything else.
Yeah.
So, and right now she only has 3. Fire,
Yeah,
earth,
She does have
and
a
water.
martial weapon.
She does have a crossbow, which is crap. It's actually copper still. She never got better.
I would say
I didn't
don't
get her better
do
while I was
any
playing
doom
her.
spells right now,
So she's
especially
like,
if there's redirections going on.
well, yeah, I was actually picturing her doing her whirl fire attack, and I was like, okay, let's see if that hits it or everyone else. Because that would be the option. In fact, here, let's just do a test roll, okay? See if she actually did it. Yeah, it would hit all of you.
So, no.
All right, everyone
Okay,
takes
How much does Guido cure me for?
7.
7.
Okay.
Apparently.
And quick question: if I was to mental link with someone right now, would my thoughts be slow,
Yes.
or would they be? Okay.
So you'd be like, guys.
I don't know what's going on. All I've heard is this for the past few seconds.
And all Guido here would be.
That makes it the Might's turn. Now the Might already used. Oh wait, no, that's totally not what happens. Because
Makes it
first,
my turn.
nope. Because first, Fear Nazil is diseased.
Oh shit.
So she's like, and she like lurches over and she vomits black viscous material all over the ground, right in front of her, which slowly starts to
Oh, joy.
spread.
I'm gonna need to brush my teeth.
And she takes some damage as a result of that. Well, yeah, we'll roll for it. Of course I roll max. Of course I do. Trying to kill off my NPCs here. Not the right NPCs. And this black, viscous, blood-like material starts to spread and grow on the ground. And we'll
How
say it doesn't hit
quickly?
anyone. Well, in the next round, it will engulf... It would take 3 rounds to completely cover this entire area. Z,
I'm gonna climb the nearest tree.
so you're gonna climb the nearest foliage, is what you mean?
No, you said there were trees
Yeah, behind the foliage.
and foliage.
The foliage grew because you poured water on them. Remember?
Oh,
So you're gonna climb the foliage.
that doesn't seem like a bright idea.
Roll
I'm
into
sick
it.
as well, by the way. Do I need to roll something?
No, you just vomit. And
Yeah.
you take 1 damage.
At least you're not killing off your players.
Charlie would be so ashamed of me. You vomit black blood, which is also growing. Between the 2 of them, it will probably take closer to 2 rounds to completely cover the area. And now you have your round, your turn.
I am going to.
What do you do next round? Unless you kill him this round, which you could. Ooh, I like that.
I am going to cast Drain.
A drain? Question.
Yes. I am going to cast.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
that.
hey, wait. Something I forgot to mention. Oh, wait, never mind. I took all of that off. And it was fire only. I am
Okay.
going to cast Drain. Level 2.
Okay. Let's see if it hits. Oh my god, it hits. It's a miracle.
Where's my D8? That does 11 points of damage, and I get healed for 5 of that.
So it goes. And you're out of initiative.
All right, I immediately
Is
cure
the black
all
stuff
of them.
still on the ground?
Asuna.
The black stuff, as soon as it dies, will seep into the ground and vanish.
I
Also,
feel nauseous anymore.
hang on. Speaking of which, as soon as that happens, too, all of the foliage and all the trees melt away, leaving you in a perfectly circular marble room with a simple door that was being hidden by the trees and the foliage over there.
Am I still sick?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody stops barking. Everybody okay?
Oh,
I need
God.
a toothbrush. Guido, you said you had a toothbrush.
No, Ricard has one.
Oh, Ricard, you said you had a toothbrush.
Careful, it's automated and it's designed for, jaw.
That might not be my best idea. Can you weave me a toothbrush real quick? That stuff was gross.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Gargle, gargle, gargle.
What are you gargling with?
Water.
Here, give me the water. Here, now it's minty. Here's a toothbrush. Fiona is just like, haven't you ever lived on the road? Z, come on, man up.
Here, have some minty water.
Thanks. Oh my God.
You want to use the toothbrush? I can have Ricard weave it clean.
No, that's okay. I'm perfectly fine.
Ricard, here, can you weave the toothbrush clean?
So you
for
have
her?
now. That's it. There's nothing else to see in this room at all whatsoever. Period. End statement.
Okay. Well, anyone need any healing? I know you do, Ricard. Sorry.
Ricard just kind
actually
of
doing
looks
pretty
at
good.
you like, oh right. He cancels the slow on Guido.
Thank you.
It happens like that
Guido-
too. He totally
Guido
spaces
hasn't
it
registered
for
that
like
the thing
30
has died
seconds
yet.
as he's just like, okay, hang on. Oh right, hang on. There we go. Let me fix that.
I was
Sorry
just
about
waiting
that.
for you to come back to me and ask me what I was.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
All right. So I'll heal Ricard a little bit.
You heal him for.
Oh. $13.
Okay.
So hopefully that'll fix you up a bit.
Thank you. What the hell? I don't know if you know this, Sir Noel. You can't dodge magic. That's not how magic works.
He didn't hit you with magic. He hit you with a greatsword.
Yeah.
Sleep 20, Curse 20, Comet
strong.
20.
I'm now dead.
Undo last two actions 20. Okay, so as I was saying.
Okay, so I'm still sleep 20.
And then one more undo.
Huh?
You would and then he just kind of trails off because he's lost for words. You've never seen Ricard like this, by the way. He's actually genuinely befuddled.
Can I spellcraft on that dodging of my magic to see?
Yeah, go for it. Would anyone else like to spellcraft?
I think I have. I think I can beat them all, even if they roll the 20.
Or can you?
I don't have it, so.
I don't either.
Okay.
I got a 25.
Okay, a 25 tells you that just does not work that way.
Ricard, can you knowledge spellcraft?
Oh, hang on. That just does not work that way. I rolled
did
a
you roll?
1.
I don't know. All I know is that when I was hitting him.
Seal has knowledge spellcraft. Hey, Fear to
Oh,
Seal.
she does. You're right, actually. I don't remember what it is, but it was medium.
Hold on, I
so-
still have her
Oh,
thing.
okay. Well, she rolled a 2. Where were these rolls when he was dodging, you know?
I know what.
All I know is that when I was hitting him, he just moved out of the way really fast. Maybe it works like that for magic. I don't know.
Well, no, it doesn't work that way for magic.
Okay.
That's not how magic works.
Well, apparently they need to.
The
they need to
only way
rewrite the
that would
books, I
work.
guess.
She does not have spellcraft.
And then he trails off.
She is
by the
also
way.
not leveled in many levels.
The only way it would work is.
If
What's yours?
it would have to be rewoven on the fly. The actual creature would have to be reweave itself, or be rewoven by someone else Very quickly, I might add. In order to do that. Because that is theoretically possible, it's just infeasible. It's like making a
Knowledge
mount...
weaving on this splinter.
It's a splinter. It's like doing... He already did that, sis, remember?
Oh.
It's
Okay.
like, it would be like making a bridge out of bread. I mean, it's theoretically possible, but there's too many engineering problems in the way. It won't work. You would have to have
Well,
some kind of
obviously it
super advanced bread in order to get it to work. Like some kind of rye death machine bread.
Pumpernickel?
Oh, I hate pumpernickel. Puh.
Well, I don't know about any of this weaving stuff. But you did
Pasta.
say yourself when you came in that this was beyond anything you ever saw. So,
Now, he looks genuinely flustered, and I'm only mentioning this because in all the times you've been with this guy, which is over a month now, he's never actually appeared flustered. He's always been pretty much completely on top of things. The guy who is like a step up from everyone else, you know.
Mhm.
The Gandalf, I guess is a good way to put that. He is just blown away by this. He just didn't.
well, well, look, we can ponder about it some more, but we should probably
Is this?
keep going.
And then
I'm
he
gonna
he-
knowledge
he goes
spellcraft
over
the
and
door.
Start talking with Fear. So there's no door. It's an open.
Okay. Actually,
opening.
question: how many splinters are left?
None. They're all gone.
Oh, they're all gone. Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna collect some. Oh well.
I still have the one in my
Trophies.
hand.
Actually, it is gone now. Ah, yes, I know what's next.
Okay. Now, hang on. Before anyone rushes in,
Vince rushes in.
let me take a look. All right.
I'm actually gonna
So
step
wait.
back out the way we came in.
Hang on, Snarg. Instead of one person rushing in and getting soloed, again, you're going to rush in and get soloed. Did I just hear that right?
Hey, I have stealth. That's
Oh.
the difference.
Okay, roll stealth.
So, if I scream,
Then I failed my
Ah,
stealth roll.
no.
I'm actually walking back out
No.
the way we came in
Okay.
wait. Why?
because there was another room that had a door in it that
No,
didn't touch
this-
the lever.
This
No,
is
this is
it.
the only one.
This is it.
Oh, this is it.
There was a lever back there that you never touched, but this is the only path.
Oh, well, I'm going back out to touch the other lever.
All right. Roll reflex.
14.
Okay, that is actually just barely good enough for the 13 DC. All of a sudden, these strange spherical devices appear all around the room, and you quickly gather your senses about you, being paranoid as you are, and lunge to an empty spot, and everyone else suddenly hears this massive explosion from the previous room as they all explode.
And then Z walks in and the edges of her hair are kind of charred.
Mm-hmm.
Feel better?
They're out to kill us. It's a trap.
You're not wrong. But all right, so let's everyone stack up along the side so we don't all get hit by something like that.
They came out of the walls.
I'll look in a couple of feet, and
I'm sorry, Yogg Saron reference there.
let's please
Yeah.
not put those. Oh. We don't
What's your
have to keep
sanity level at? No, okay.
this. It
100.
is.
I haven't looked at him yet.
Quit raid. I'll be teleported out in 60 seconds. Go. Where are you? All right. So here's the idea. Essentially, you have them, stack up around the door. So they're outside, and I do, a little bit of scouting ahead, a couple of feet at a time,
Awareness roll.
and I will stealth at the same time.
Okay. Now,
I can't roll good on my awareness. That was a
no, you
27.
can't. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I know this is hard to see because I can't demonstrate, but okay. Here's you guys, right? All 5 of you. Now, are you kind of clumped up? So basically, no one's
I
actually
figure
in
we're
the
kind of
front,
split.
or are you kind of doing like this with this one out here being in
I
front?
figure we're kind of split with like
Or are you doing a
2 of us on one
line?
side and 3 of us on the other.
Or are you doing
Yeah,
split like
that's
she
kind of
just
how I was imagining
described? Hang on, 2 on one side. Kind of like this, except it won't stay still in my hand.
Yeah, on either side of the door.
That's a rough approximation.
All right, who are the ones in front?
I'll,
I'm looking through the door, and Snarg is getting ready to go through the door, so I'm assuming he is as well.
Awesome. Wall comes down in between you and everyone else,
okay.
with you 2 out in front.
I'm going to attempt to mental link with Fear and Seal.
What was that stealth roll, real quick?
I didn't roll it yet.
And awareness, for that matter.
All right. Stealth was a 24. And
Actually, I'm sorry. That's not what happens. That's the next hallway.
oh,
What instead happens? I still need the rolls.
all right. Stealth is 24,
Okay.
and
Awareness.
awareness is 26.
Mine's a 25.
All right. So as you all are wandering along, the end of the hallway suddenly lights up, like just really bright, and you see sudden blasts of lightning come soaring right at you from it.
Get back into the other room.
You may reflex check to get out of the way.
Okay.
I reflexed of 17.
This is all of you, by the way. You too, Guido.
You're muted.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not rolling.
Okay.
A 22.
Okay, I'm gonna dash behind Guido.
Okay.
Lightning rod.
Guido.
Well, it depends. What kind of metal are you wearing?
Plate.
Steel, I think. Or is it
Yeah, I
iron?
think so.
Anyways,
Say-
Guido, you take 6 air damage. I don't know if you have any DR for air. Bless you.
Thank you.
And that will happen every round because it's still coming. Now,
Can-
what would the reflex rolls to get out of the way?
I had a 22.
Sis?
I had a wherever the hell my reflex went. I had a 17.
That is not enough.
So
So,
Even
I like
with
go to
the-
dash behind Guido and trip and fall on my face.
yes. So instead, you take half damage, which is 5 air damage. Now, these bolts, to describe this properly in this hallway, are just, it's a constant barrage of lightning bolts just constantly pouring down the hallway.
Okay.
So, the only person who's still getting hit are Guido and Z, who both failed, well, are both still in the line of fire. What action would you like to take on your next action, basically?
Getting underneath Guido and out of the way.
Okay. Okay. Guido?
I'm just walking down the hallway. I'm assuming there's going to be a switch or a lever at the end.
Sis, are you walking with him?
No, I'm going backwards.
Okay, Guido, you take 11 air damage.
Uh,
Sis, because you didn't do anything to get out of the way, you
I was
take...
doing things to get out of the way. I was trying to get out of the hallway.
roll reflex to get out of the damn hole.
It was 14.
That is not enough. So you take half damage, which is 3.
can I see the end of the hallway? I mean,
Yeah,
I know I
it's right
ducked
there.
back in, but can I
It's
see
right
where
there.
the bolts are coming out of?
Yeah, the other wall.
Just the other wall, there's no outlet.
It'll take you 3 rounds to get there, Guido, so 3 barrages.
Okay.
If you're going to keep going, that's...
Yep.
Well,
Of course, now I'm rolling high. Well, okay, that one's a 1, so you take 4 additional air damage. And you've reached the end of the hallway.
Just 4 points out of 3 barrages?
That was the 3rd barrage.
Oh, I thought you said 3 more barrages.
No, 3 barrages total.
Okay.
It's not that long of a hallway. I could make it longer if you want.
I'm good. Okay. Once I get to the end, like I said, I'm looking for a switch or a lever.
There's nothing that you can see here. I'm not even going to make you roll awareness.
I'm gonna knowledge spellcraft or awareness or whatever along the walls to see if I can see anything along the walls
Nope.
or on the floor or the ceiling.
Nope.
22.
22...
Awareness.
Awareness, thank you.
Sorry.
You see what looks like a very faint crease in the wall.
Okay.
It's actually vertical, just like this.
Does it look like it's designed for something to go into it?
When I say crease, I mean like one, like something. One part of it should be movable, or was added on after the fact, or whatever.
So it's like a concrete scene.
Yeah. except marble in this case.
So it's like a marble scene.
Yes, but not the round kind.
Knowledge engineering.
Okay.
$30.
30. You're pretty damn sure that that's a switch of some sort. That is going to require a decent amount of pressure to push.
Okay. You want just a strength check then?
Yeah, you're going to take one more barrage, though, because of the number of actions
Okay.
taken. Which is going to be another 6 damage. Air, of course. Lightning coursing over you. By the way, lightning is still going down the hallway, just to make that clear to everyone else.
I'm not in the hallway.
I'm just pointing it out. And then strength check.
25.
That's enough. It stops immediately. The hallway, the wall slips open, and you're now looking at a staircase leading up. A narrow staircase.
Well, I don't know what you did down there, but it stopped.
Anybody
You okay?
have? Anybody have trap finding?
So I take off my helm, and smoke just kind of wafts up from my head.
Must have been the Lugian instincts, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going to take some time to do some healing here.
Right.
Suddenly the
That was
wall
about
closes
half
again,
health.
and lightning comes blasting on. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That would be a Charlie move right there. How many rounds do you spend healing? 2? Okay. Suddenly the walls cast Come Infinite Night. Let's see.
All right.
Oh wow, that would hit all of you, wouldn't it? So all healing and damage done reduced by 75%. Then it adds a dot. Anyways.
All right. Well, you think it's safe to come up now, Guido?
Yes.
All right. Ricard, Bear, Z. I guess let's move up and back him up.
Ricardo's like, do you want me to go first this time?
Can you?
Do you really want to be in that?
Well, I mean, your Lugian friend there looks like fried Lugian friend there. And
Charred Lugian friend.
charred Lugian friend. And you know what? You go ahead, Sir Noel.
All right.
You're going
I'm like-
ahead completely by yourself, alone, into the hallway, right? Into the second hallway, into the staircase.
No, I'm moving up to Guido.
Okay.
I was still back there poking my head around.
We all are. I just
Yeah.
picture us all just kind of sitting here.
Because that was kind of a spectacle. Because he's just walking.
There were dozens of blasts of lightning coming out of the wall, too. Just
All right. So is
Wow.
the staircase narrow enough that
We'll have to
only
go
one
up one at a
person
time.
has to go up at a time?
2, actually. 2 can go up at a time. And I want to know who goes up first.
I'm not volunteering.
I'll volunteer to be one of the front.
Who else
Ricard has
would
already
like to be in
volunteered
the
to be
front?
one of the front.
Damn it. Okay, Ricardo's like, alright, fine. Come on, Snark. And the wall shuts behind you, too. As already explained.
Yeah, it had to happen to someone.
Staircase starts moving.
Which
Yeah.
direction?
Knowledge
Down.
spellcraft on the door.
Roll it. Staircase starts moving down, and lightning starts pulsing down in a manner that looks very similar to something you've seen
24.
before.
Whoa! How far away is the place where it's pulsing down?
It's about what's your move speed? That's a good
50.
question. So with a successful acrobatics check, you could get to the top in 2 rounds.
Okay. Because I'm essentially trying to repeat what I just saw Guido do.
By the
Get
way,
up
you
there.
take 6 air damage.
Okay.
Ricard, float him!
Uh,
Only I'm on the other side, so I can't see what's going on.
What was your spellcraft?
Well, it wouldn't work anyways.
It's a magical wall. No.
Oh, my
Uh,
spellcraft was a 24.
Ah, yeah, that's not enough. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
magical wall.
Can I awareness roll to see if there's any switches I can get to open it?
Sure.
Well, that was a natural 20,
Sweet.
which puts me at a 39.
Well, with that much awareness, you are aware enough to ask Guido if there were any switches earlier, and he says that there's this crease right here, and you're like, oh, right, but it's gone. Meanwhile, Snarg.
I had a 21 acrobatics.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so 1 round up. And I'm rolling crap. 4 more damage,
Okay.
which he will take as well.
Guido,
He's
knowledge
staying down
engineering
there,
on the wall, the
by
door.
way.
Okay. I was trying to look for a switch or something down there. I'm checking over here.
I'm looking. God damn it! Getting hit by lightning and great swords and Fugians. Friggin'. You can make another acrobatics check if you would like, but you take
Okay.
6 damage first.
Guido is knowledge engineering the
Same result.
door.
Okay.
21.
And the knowledge engineering roll is
For who? Me?
for Guido.
Guido.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I don't have that.
It's 5.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, you are pretty sure, based on your extensive knowledge of engineering, that whatever this is not engineering.
Pretty sure it's magical.
So
Can I spellcraft again?
no.
Been long enough?
Wow. Okay, you take 12 damage.
Am I at the end of it yet?
No, actually, but you may make an acrobatics round to make it to the end this round rather than next.
Why is Snarg taking damage?
Because
As
he's
the
getting.
staircase is smacking him.
28.
No, there's lightning barrages in the exact same manner coming thundering down the staircase at him.
Oh.
And
Card,
Ricard.
cast haste.
Hey, Ricard was told to look for a switch.
I had a 28.
28 is not enough.
Well, that's my max, so I can't do it.
Oh. Well, anyways, oh right, you actually have disadvantage on these rolls too. I actually forgot about that.
But it made no
Well.
difference.
We'll ignore that. So you okay? So 1 last round of barrage that you will make it to the end, which is
Okay.
5 damage. That's a little more reasonable.
All right.
All right, you have made it to the end. There's a wall. You may roll whatever you want to roll.
I'm looking for that thing that Guido found last time.
So you are pausing to stop and look as the staircase is pulling you down further away from it.
I'll duck step as I'm looking at it so I don't go down. But
All right, roll with a -5.
awareness,
Yeah.
21, and
That is enough to see that there is the exact same thing that Guido found.
okay, I'm
Switch.
doing that.
Strength. Strength.
All right, strength is a 27.
That's enough.
Ow!
Does the door open?
It smells
Yes.
really bad.
Does the staircase stop moving?
Yes.
Am I still leaned against the door looking for stuff?
Yes.
I fall into Ricard. You were standing there on purpose!
I was. You're right.
And then I'm gonna like squish past him and go up the stairs.
Congratulations.
And then I'm gonna
We've
look
made it
for
onto
the-
page 2 of my notes.
I'm looking for the switch up by Snarg.
It's
I'm assuming a door opened.
there is no switch because it went back into the
I-
walls, so there's just a pathway now.
Oh.
The pathway leads into a massive room, which everyone suddenly boulders into because I don't feel like describing this multiple times.
Okay. Hang on, I'm going to regen myself real quick, but go ahead, describe.
I was going to ask if you wanted healing, but that'll work too.
No, he doesn't need healing. Ricard, well, actually, first Ricard is going to look at Guido, and he's going to look at Snarg. He's like, you two are wonderful trap detectors, I just got to say.
Track detectors. I need to work on the other part, I guess.
He doesn't say anything else. He just walks on. Okay, big old room. Now, you are entering from the south. Directly ahead of you to the north. How do I describe this? Okay, first of all, there's a chest. Big old chest right there. There's also a small pedestal, which is, I'll describe in more detail later. There is what I have written down as a pit of doom, according to my notes. I'm dead serious. That's what I wrote. The way it works is there's this big old area, and it's like flat, nice marble, perfectly square, rectangular. Chests here, pedestals over here. This is the south entrance where you entered from, and this pit like goes down, covering almost the entire chunk of this side of the entire room. There are 2 doors, well, 3 technically. Actually, there's 4 technically, one in each cardinal direction. There's the one you came from, one going east and west, and then one on the other side of the pit, flush with the wall over there. Now, the one on the other side of the pit is very large and grandiose looking, and it actually has marble pillars and everything.
Okay.
There's... I guess that's it for now. There will be more depending on what you guys do.
Okay.
The chest is pretty much right in front of you, though.
All right.
Z, would you care to...
Knowledge spellcraft on the chest.
I was
Okay.
going to say it's a trap, but, you know.
Well, I always knowledge spellcraft on it first. That's actually 26.
26. Near as you can tell, this chest is totally non-magical. It is locked, though.
Do I have an unlock thing? Ah!
There is...
I can roll deftness, because that's a class skill now. The highest I can get is a 21.
Yes, Snarg?
It's an edge.
Take a step back.
Everyone in the group just kind of goes...
Yep.
I'm going to turn around, I'm going to be like, it's a trap! I'll open it. And then I will roll a 4, which makes it a 5.
Ricard, you were saying?
She's gone.
I'm going to pretend there's no trap there. Because, see, the funny thing was, I decided, okay, if you guys do one of 2 things, I would go ahead and spring it. If it was below a 5,
It was
on,
a
on
5.
the roll, or if you decided to just, like, brute force your way in, it would go off. But we'll pretend there's no trap, and it just... You're like...
You said if it was below a 5, I would trigger it. It
1
was a
through
5.
5. 1 through 5.
You said below 5.
That
That
is
means
below
less than
5.
5.
Less
Don't
than
argue
our-
with the GM.
The trap goes off.
I
Wait, spend an
died!
action point.
Yeah, there we go. I'll spend an action. I'll spend my out of combat action point on
Don't
this.
spend that here. Don't spend that here. No. It's much worse in this place. So what happens is you've got like this pin needle or whatever, and you're like, and then you just snap. And you're like, then you pull out a second pin needle, but now you can't get the second one in. That was a sword too, a 2-handed sword because that's what Snarg wanted.
Great.
You can still brute force it.
Ricard could maybe help.
Ricard's like, what?
Wait, he reverses time to reverse her decision.
Can you help me get this splinter out of the thing?
Yeah,
I was
sure.
using my splinter from earlier to try to pick this and I broke it.
You got it. 1 second. He walks over to Snarg and says, "Give me your sword."
What are you gonna do with my sword?
I'm going to hit you with it. No, what do you think I'm going to do with it?
Okay, which one?
The biggest one you have.
Here's the biggest one I have.
Thank you. Smash!
All right.
I actually have to roll for that. Oh, thank God. See, this is... I don't know if you guys have ever used that variant of rule, but there is basically a smash lock variant, which says if you roll a certain amount, you destroy the loot, or a portion of the loot. But you don't. He smashes it open, and there is a great sword there. This great sword has deep gold inlay on its hilt, and a very vibrantly glowing ruby embedded at the pommel, and it's. I suddenly can't think of the term. Oh my god. The thing that's in between the handle and the blade.
The crossguard.
Crossguard, thank you, God. The crossguard is not actually physically attached to the hilt or the blade. And the blade is
It's
not
just kind of floating there.
physically attached to anything. So,
Wow, that's a piece of
I'm
work.
gonna like walk over to it and I'm gonna like knowledge
hang on.
spellcraft it.
not done yet. The blade itself
Oh,
looks like
wow.
it's
I'm
made
gonna
of
learn lots of
solid
stuff.
pearl, and is gleaming brightly in the dim light of this room. And it is called an Atlan greatsword.
I just rolled a 40.
Okay, Guido, are you okay?
Yeah. Sibru was just going to bed.
Okay.
Good night, Sibri.
Night.
I rolled a 40 spellcraft roll on his sword.
All right. Snarg, as she's examining your sword, it takes your sword away from you.
I do. I take it and I'm like,
Good night,
Night.
everybody.
Good night.
Night. This one isn't a trap, is it? What
I
do you?
don't know. Hold on.
That is an Atlan
I'm gonna, like,
greatsword.
Pull on
It's
it. to see if I
equivalent
can pull
material
the
type, even though it's actually not made of obsidian, but for all intents and purposes, its material type is obsidian.
This
Nice.
might as well be obsidian, and I'm gonna like
Oh.
try to yank the sword away from the guard and the pommel to see if because it's not attached.
Yeah, no, it cuts the hell out of your hand, but otherwise it doesn't really do much.
Ow. Okay, I'm gonna let go of that part, and I'm gonna grab a hold of the guard, and I'm gonna try to like bend the pommel.
Roll
Oh, hang on,
strength.
hang on. That's not how you test a sword. Hang on, let's see it. And I'll swing it around to test it out.
It feels way lighter than it should, and it is, for all intents and purposes, stat-wise, it is a great sword +2, obsidian material, and it has one additional property, which I'm going to wait until you're done typing that to give it, unless you're ready.
I'm ready.
You can, as a full round action, change the elemental damage type it does. It is currently doing fire damage. It
I'm
can
going
do
to
any of
tell
the
Snarg
8 elements.
before he takes the sword back. I'm gonna tell Snarg, I don't think it's a trap.
Okay, good. Because I mean, no
Oh,
one
and you-
minds.
She actually learned that, so are you telling him about the elemental shifting property?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind
Wow. Swinging around.
But like I said, currently fire.
Okay. Well, if no one minds. Well,
Guido's
here.
like, give me that!
I'll do a little great swords. No, just kidding.
You don't have monkey grip. Okay.
I don't. So,
Now,
cheat
in
that.
addition to that, like I said, there's
of. How many swords are you carrying now?
3, I think.
Yeah, 3.
3 and a crossbow.
No, I got a bow.
Okay.
A bow.
So Guido's got 2 swords and a giant ass shield.
I have a
He's good.
pearl.
You have a pearl. Well, you're a mage. Fiona Steel has her hands, which turn into fire or light or whatever. There's a door over there, as I mentioned. There is a pedestal over there, and there is a door further that way, which has some strange stuff on the ground over there. Choose a direction. And the pit of doom.
We jump into the pit. No.
Okay, you die.
I'm gonna drop something down the pit of doom.
Okay.
Something I have all sorts of stuff on me that's not worth
Hey,
anything.
Pick
so.
something, just for curiosity's sake.
A beet,
A beet.
the vegetable.
When did you procure?
I have
A beet.
in my bag of holding dried fruit rations and root veggies. A beet is a root veggie. I also have some potatoes and some
See-
onions,
So you take out a beet,
sweet potatoes.
you toss it down, and then it hits you on the head. Plunk. From up.
I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna look up while I'm tossing it down.
You don't see it come out of you basically see it come out of thin air above you. If you dodge out of the way, it will do the portal thing. It will loop and kind of increase until it hits terminal velocity and just kind of keep doing that.
I'm gonna let it like loop like 3 or 4 times, and then I'm gonna snag it. I'm gonna be like, Ricard, come here, watch this.
Roll dexterity to catch it.
17.
Okay. Hurts a bit because at that point it's dropped basically 40 feet. You go, "Ugh."
Ricard, Ricard, come here. Watch this.
What? What?
Blook.
Interesting. What happens if you leave it going?
I don't know. Haven't tried that. I'm assuming it would hit enough speed that it would just disintegrate itself because it's going that fast and it can't sustain itself.
Well, actually, what eventually happens is it stops looping. It just, for no reason, it just...
It's gone.
I'm not jumping in.
Fearness says, "Go on, Snarg."
No.
I'm gonna
Come
drop
on.
something slightly heavier.
Ricard's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not destroy the world here. We don't
The
need
world
to."
was destroyed by a beat.
Well, no, I mean, you know, I know Guido's a bit on the heavy side, but it's because he's a Lugian. He's not actually, you know.
Hey, he's big boned.
There's no need to
By the
toss
way-
him in there.
By the way, I'm still walking around holding Coulson's bag of holding.
Oh my god.
And I have it labeled Coulson's bag of holding with bloodthorn sample inside. It's not inside my bag of holding. I don't have a bag of holding inside
Wait,
a bag
you
of
have a
holding.
bloodthorn sample
I
on
have-
you?
Yep. I have had it ever since we got it.
Suddenly it's gone. Just like that. It's amazing how that happened. The bloodthorn sample, specifically.
Now for my next trick.
Why are you getting rid of my bloodthorn sample?
Because I don't feel like retconning that much.
Because somebody would have taken it? Taken it?
Sure, someone took it. There, that's easy. Someone totally took it. Nothing
Do I
else.
still have his extra? Do I still have 2 bags of holding?
Sure. Anyway, so you toss Guido in.
Leave me alone.
No.
We try to.
Check,
You're like,
check. No, why don't we leave the pit alone for right now? I don't think anybody's jumping in. Let's check out that pedestal. See what's up with that.
the pedestal is incredibly well designed, and you can roll awareness.
Okay. That is the 30s.
All right, that's enough. Roll knowledge engineering, int, spellcraft, knowledge arcana. You can choose, or flat int. I already say that.
Yeah,
That's it, I guess.
flat int it is. 5.
It's pretty.
Looks nice. Whatever.
It's screw you. Ricard walks over and rolls higher. And he says, "Oh my god, this is amazing." Because what it is, it's patterned in some way that Snark has no idea what it means. It just looks pretty. And it's very, very, very detailed. We're talking finite details down to the point where because he rolled a 30, he could see, if you got really up close, you could see tiny little details that are almost almost invisible to the naked eye. That's how small the detailing is. And Ricard, as this is pointed out to him by Snark, because Snark has a brain, 5 of a brain, he says, "Snark, what's this?" Ricard says, "Holy crap, this is actually a fractal pattern of the great magical formula, the theory that connects all elemental magic together, built into this pedestal."
I have no idea what that means.
And then he starts talking in gibberish to you for a bit. There's also a wand on top of the pedestal, which has a
Spellcraft. That was a
cube on it.
35.
35. It is an obviously magical wand, by which I mean it's actually not really that magical at all. It is designed as a inert magic substance. In other words, something else was crafted specifically to react to it, but it cannot do anything of its own volition. And it has a very solid blue tesseract cube on it, because it amuses me to make it that color. And it is just kind of hovering, like it's literally the plainest looking wand ever, but it's just got this blue tesseract cube hovering there, attached to it.
I'm listening to the magical theory of the universe, so this is almost as complicated as Velsenball.
Would anyone else like to do anything in the room with the bit of doom?
What was the other stuff that there? You said there was the Pit of Doom, and there was the pedestal, and there was the third thing.
Floor.
Knowledge spellcraft on the floor.
As you approach the floor, it morphs and changes around you and under you before you can even know it's spellcrafted. It's very quick. And it adjusts its position to make a strange sort of pattern in the ground out of obsidian and marble.
Knowledge spellcraft on the floor and the obsidian and marble thing,
Okay.
which is a 37.
Near as you can tell, this is waiting for specific input in order to activate something.
I'm gonna dash over and grab the wand and dash back over and stick it in
Stick it in where?
the floor, wherever it looks like it's supposed to
Smash! You smash it through the marble floor with Herculean
go. The
strength.
thing that was morphing.
The floor is morphing, dear. There's no slot. The floor is just changing.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the wand and walk over there with the wand.
Okay. You have the wand. Do me a favor and note that. Sis, look at your camera. Okay, so you have the wand.
Oh, by the way, Marshall still has, Snarg still has the fire, death, do me, kill everything wand.
In my notes, that was called a wand of genocide. I don't know if I ever shared that.
And we didn't use the wand of genocide.
Nope.
And we still have it. We've been carrying it with us every day since.
Yep.
I just keep waiting for you to use it and have the horrible, horrible consequences.
No, you see, what we need to do is we need to. That's how we're gonna kill off Fear and a Seal for you. We're gonna use it on Scions when we're in the same room with Garrelin, because Fear and a Seal is going to say it's a worthy sacrifice to get rid of him.
The funny thing is, that wouldn't hurt Garrelin, but it would kill her.
Oh shit!
That would be an awesome scene. Ah! And then Fear to Seal falls, and everyone's sad, and they look up, and Garrelin's just standing there.
You killed her! No. Alright.
So,
Do you know how long it took me to make her?
So I get a little bit bored or mind boggled from what Ricard's telling me.
and then, see, when everything fits, and then the 8 fractals go together to make a theoretical concept called an omega, which doesn't actually exist because it's impossible to actually have something called an omega, and when an omega actually coincides with all the other elemental energy
Hey,
all
Ricard,
at the same time, and then it's happened that we're
sorry.
goes up like this.
I just make the motions. I don't get the theory behind it. So,
I thought you knew elements, man. What the hell?
well, this is magic stuff. It's not elements, right?
What's the difference?
I'm gonna, as they're doing that, I'm actively going around trying to figure out what the heck is the trigger for this floor.
Okay.
The first awareness was I'm assuming it's awareness.
Yeah.
The first awareness was a 34.
As you're over near the floor, you notice what looks like you feel, because awareness is not just seeing. You feel a breeze coming from one of the nearby walls.
I'm gonna go over and awareness / spellcraft it.
Which one first?
Awareness. That was rolled a 19. What's 19 times 2?
30 something. 38.
38.
38.
There is definitely a breeze coming from this wall.
Oh, joy. And an 11 on my spellcraft, which makes it a 32.
There's no wall there.
There. I'm gonna poke my hand into the wall.
Air. Just air.
I'm gonna step through the wall.
Okay. Before we continue, Snarg,
Yes.
Guido, what are you two doing?
Z just disappeared.
No, you're not aware of that yet.
Oh.
So, not following the conversation that Snarg and Ricard are having, I was watching Z,
Okay.
and I was actually, had you come to me, I was going to say I'm heading over to assist her. I was planning on doing a knowledge engineering role, but apparently I don't need to.
Okay, well, she just walked through the wall. She turned on her TPL code. What is it? Is it TPL? TPC, excuse me. Toggle player collision. Snarg.
Turned it off.
No clipping.
Right.
Yeah, no clip. We'll just use the Doom version.
Well, And this is before she's walked into the wall, so
So you're like, blah, blah, blah.
I'm like, okay.
And then
There's-
what happens is if you actually, were actually theoretically to create it, you could create the perfect energy source, which would be infinite and limit. What?
Hey, grab it. Why don't we save this for the classroom?
This is the classroom.
Huh?
The classroom of your mind. Free your mind, Neo's Snarg.
I can jump this pit! No.
You actually could probably make the jump from a running start. There's just nothing to land on.
Yeah,
And I
that's-
made that on purpose. You noticed that flush with the wall comment.
Yes. Well,
Although it'd be hilarious if you did, because you couldn't open the door anyways. Guys,
let's see.
you go do the rest of the dungeon. I'll be here till you open the door.
Because you couldn't make
Because
it
I can't
back.
get back.
Did Z go over to the east or the west one?
West, actually.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, as
That's
look,
the
I'm
direction
gonna-
Z went, and then she disappeared.
Yeah, Z's gone.
Before she disappears, I start going over to check out the east one. I suppose if I see her disappear, I'm gonna stop.
No, you don't see nothing. Your awareness is a 1.
Okay. So
Meanwhile-
I'm checking out the east door.
Z, you are now
Roll
in.
initiative.
No, actually, what you are in is a room that doesn't look like a room. There's no floors, there's no ceiling, there's no wall. You're just walking in total empty blackness. However,
There's
There
no
are-
floor.
no floor. You are walking though on nothing. There are 4 visible objects in here. They are
No,
sta-
Z is not walking anywhere. Z is curled up on the floor in a fetal position.
There are 4 statues
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're not really aware of because you're Z. Guido, you approach the wall.
So I see Z step through.
Yeah.
Snarg, this way. Z just went through the wall.
Oh Lord.
Fiona and
All right.
Garg are like, oh my god, but she had the wand. She had the wand. We need to go get her. For other reasons too, obviously. Just you know,
Right.
she has the key.
Come on, let's go and run over. Skid to a stop just before I reached her. You know, cartoony sound.
Before the wall.
Ding.
You go through the wall.
Oh.
And you immediately trip over Z,
Who is
who is in the fetal position right next to where the wall was.
now? See, here's the
So-
interesting thing. This. Oh, go ahead, Guido.
Before Snarg goes through, I was going to say I put my hand on his shoulder so that we go through at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
So you two go through. Now, there's actually basically not really room for all 3 of you in here because it's actually a really small room, and like in grid terms, there's actually 2 squares of space in here for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
So what
So-
ends up happening is they're like split evenly amongst it, and so they just kind of smack into the wall on either side,
Yeah, basically. Now there are 4
and
statues.
neither one of you make it through.
No, you both. No, they both go in. They both go in. They
So now
smack
they're-
through
I'm just
these
like-
walls,
Oh,
not this wall. There are 4 statues visible in the distance, obviously past this invisible wall that's in front of you here. I don't remember who else saw them or recognized them, but I know Snarg recognizes all 4 of those.
They are the 4 scions from the first facility that we went
Yes.
into.
And one of them is very noticeably Garland. He is normal sized compared to the others. He's not higher, smaller, better, or worse.
Whatever you don't make fun of them. I'm just feeling around and making sure there's just invisible walls everywhere on
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Like I said,
And-
2x2 grid
Or-
really describes this pretty well.
I'm going to pick up Z. She also gets the aura of courage.
the aura of
That's
not being
true.
afraid.
That's true. And that would
Okay.
affect this type of fear, I imagine. I love that
Oh.
shaking noise your headset just made.
As I nodded my head. Z's gonna be like, I'm okay now, Guido. And if you sit me back down, I'm gonna like reach up and grab your pinky.
I'm okay.
Oh. Last time they did something when he emulated them, but I don't know about that. Got attacked last time. Z, that wand you picked up. They said you picked up the wand or something.
Holding
Alright.
on to Guido's pinky. Hold
The
up
cube is now clearly glowing. It's a lot easier to see and hear in the total lack of light. By the way, not even sure what's lighting the statues. They're just visible over there.
Did you
Somebody
figure out
who-
what it does? Z?
Suddenly you hear a voice. What can the humans do but burn?
I think we have a thing for that.
Okay.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
I'm kidding. You don't actually hear that. That was an Avengers
Okay,
reference.
Okay. I don't want to. Okay, did you figure out what the wand does, Z? I mean, anything. You've been looking at it.
It's a key.
It's a key. Is there
I
a
don't
keyhole
remember
here?
what I learned about it.
Oh.
I thought the keyhole went to the floor, but the floor just moved.
Well, why don't you see if you can do something with it here?
Conk, conk,
I'm gonna kind of like
Clunk.
reach out. Yeah,
Clunk,
I'm like holding
clunk,
Guido,
clunk.
holding Guido's pinky, and I'm just like doing this thing.
It's making
It's
an
not-
audible thud.
Okay.
It's hitting something.
Right.
34 knowledge engineering.
Okay. What do you?
On what?
I hate to ask that question, but what do you
The,
knowledge?
the room to see if I can find any.
I'll go
kind
and
of-
you rolled really high, so I'm going to give you something. You're aware of a theoretical concept that people have started doing. I actually don't remember the proper term for it. Forgive me, but there is a science fiction term which is effectively bigger on the inside than on the outside.
Oh, like the TARDIS.
Yeah, but it's not time and dimensional relative space, etc. There is an actual term for that kind of concept. Anyways, it's a theoretical concept that people have been, your people especially, have been trying to examine for use in airships because, you know, the Lugian philosophy is basically to have as little martial firepower as possible, but to use it as efficiently and properly as possible. That's why the airship fleet of Osteth consists of one ship, a carrier, as it happens, the only carrier in the whole setting. Nevertheless, the point being here, this looks a lot like that kind of thing, executed in a different manner, because it's pretty obvious that you're not actually in whatever room contains those statues, but at the same time, you are capable, you're confined, but you're artificially confined, and whatever you're in is obviously not just this section of the wall, at least not based on your knowledge of the way this building is set up.
It's a quantum room.
All these
Magnify.
things. Oh. I got one idea. I'm just letting you two get your ideas out before I do it again.
I'm gonna like stick the wand like
Hang on,
back
hang
in my
on.
pocket or whatever, wherever it was.
Before you do this, sis.
Okay. Yeah.
You suddenly see this alligator head poke its head into the darkness.
I'm gonna reach out and smack it with the Tesseract wand.
It's really tight in here.
Continue.
So I'm gonna like tuck the wand after I smack the alligator head, and the alligator head goes away. I'm gonna kind of like not let go of Guido's hand, but I'm gonna kind of like shimmy away, pulling his hand with me, and like reaching out for Snarg.
All right. Why are you grabbing me?
Because it's scary. There's no floor.
Oh.
Or ceiling
Oh,
or
you're right.
walls.
All right. Well, something happened last time I did this, so I'll try it again, but not on the same person.
Oh, come on.
Is Mandakira among these figures?
No.
Oh, I thought he was one of the
There's-
statues last time.
There he was. There were 8 statues last time.
There are 4 this time.
Well, who's
There are
among
4.
these statues?
They're the 4 lords.
I don't remember if I've given you names.
You have, because Fiona Steele specifically asked about them.
Okay, well
That's
in
why I
that
knew they were
case,
called the lords.
they are, from left to right, the Lady Airfall, the Lord Rytheron, the Gold Lord Gerlin, and his eternal splendor.
I'm still like trying to ease my way towards Snarg. If Guido doesn't follow me, I'll get to like the end of our arm's length, and I'll be like,
Rikarg pokes one finger in and whispers, "Curse 20" on Z, and now you are afflicted with fear.
ah!
All right. Well, I'm going to try it since it worked last time, but this time on Airfell. I'm going to mimic the pose.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm actually kind of grateful.
Yeah.
Try it
That's-
with his eternal splendor.
Okay.
That is so not his pose. He is not Spider-Man.
Web, go! I don't know what pose he is. Something like that.
Okay, Gerlin is like this.
Darren's like...
No, that's Gerlin. Rytheron is holding his massive trident weapon like this. The Lady Airfall is kind of like this, with her cowl.
All we can
And-
see is the top of your head.
That's kind of the idea. She's doing this
Oh.
thing. And his eternal splendor is like this.
Okay, so assuming this room is stretched out. Well, there's two
still-
more.
Sneaking my way across the floor,
Suddenly,
attempting to drag
Finucil
Guido with me.
pokes her head in, like, what are you guys doing in here? Oh, I've seen one of these
Trying
before.
to find the key.
You've seen one of these before?
Yeah, in the first LaSalle, back of Visayan. God, that
What did
feels
you
like
do?
forever ago.
Have I reached Snarg yet?
No.
Is Guido coming with me?
No.
Oh, I forgot I had something. Like
I
this.
would have picked you back up.
Wait, are you going to
Just
use
walked
the
across
Wand of
the floor.
Genocide finally?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I was gonna say no. I forgot.
Wand
I
of
had
Genocide,
knowledge
elf!
because I
I
haven't.
don't
used
think
this
I
before.
actually quantify as that anymore, but it probably would destroy my body.
Have I actually heard of something like this as well? I do have knowledge psionics.
That's true. That is true.
Doesn't everybody have knowledge psions since we now know how to speak psionic? I need
No,
to add that
I
to
actually
my
literally
languages.
have points in knowledge psionics.
Yeah, he actually, it was something he and I discussed a while ago, actually.
Yeah, between the book and the interface with the ship,
Mm-hmm.
nobody else did that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. Well, maybe. It comes out to 25.
25 is actually enough on the dot.
I
This
roll.
is forgive me for my terms, a display chamber.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is not like, it's something pretty. I mean like it's an indicator, it's an LED. They use these kind of things to quickly and easily translate information across huge distances or across strange distances, or otherwise if they want to make absolutely sure that information gets conveyed. So you can just basically poke your head into the TARDIS space, I forget the name, and see, oh, well, there's 4 statues right now, so that's good. Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the status is supposed to be or is changed to, etc.
Okay, so nothing more than really an information box
Mhm.
that lets you see what's going on.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll just say it. Oh, this is. I remember reading about this, or not reading, thinking about this. Whatever the science use.
They use the
reading about
thinky
this.
things, not the
This
looky
is-
things.
It's a picture box.
It's
What?
everyone loses 3 int just for hearing him say that.
It's okay, I have a +2 int robe, so I just go back to 4.
It
So-
also killed the radio star.
Oh.
Wait,
All right. Well, as far as I know, this is just for showing stuff like these statues. That's about it. I think I'm going to leave now.
Yep.
gonna steal
I
a
carried
card.
you
wait,
out.
the wand! You wanted to see if the wand did anything.
I don't think it is going to, unless this place has been changed.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm assuming Guido is still kind of holding me.
Yeah, I carry you out and set you down on the ground once we're out of the room.
You're back on normal marble floor, except you're actually not, because where you are is the morphic floor. Since all of you are now in that vicinity, though, the floor now has, let's see, 1 obsidian, 1 marble, and 3 wooden tiles on it.
Oh, it's one of these racist floors.
Now, they're not under you, they're just there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to step on it.
Which one?
The wooden.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to step on the marble.
Okay.
No, no,
no,
no.
wait.
Too late, too late. You take 4 damage. The floor literally just zaps you with air damage, with lightning, and and it actually shoves you off the tile. And then the tiles all kind of fade back into the ground. And after
Because
a
we're
moment,
not all there anymore.
yeah.
Well-
I'm gonna walk back in and I'm gonna stand on my wooden tile. I'm gonna go Snarg, Guido, wood,
Yeah.
Ricard, marble, Fear and a seal,
Yeah.
obsidian.
Why do
Go.
I have to be obsidian? I don't want to be obsidian.
Because it zapped me when I tried to be something other than me.
Because the obsidian likes you.
But I don't like the obsidian. Alright, I'll stand on. You all stand
Alright.
in your proper spots. This is the only puzzle in this whole dungeon I thought was a little too obvious, but whatever. They all depress, and the door nearby slides open, leading to a marble hallway.
Uh-oh.
Ricard, you walk down this one.
You got it.
Marble likes you.
Are you sure you don't want the lightning rod to go first?
No, I'm good.
I'm
This looks really weird with this shirt, like crinkling all over the place when I'm doing that. So he walks
What
in there. Absolutely nothing. He gets in there, and after a moment, he calls back and says, "There's some weird blue cube in here."
Is
Oh.
it the same blue as this? And I poke the wand through the door.
He's actually around a corner.
Hey, Ricard, come back here and float me. I don't want to walk on this stuff.
Why? It's just marble. Everything's marble.
I'm gonna, like,
the whole
put a toe
temple
on it.
is marble.
I'm gonna like put a foot on it inside the hallway.
All right,
Put
let's
two
go check this
feet
out
in-
together. So
I'm like super paranoid, so I'm like,
everyone as a group. By the way, it's a trap. Everyone is a group.
I grab Z by the back of her collar, and
You
I'll
mean
just
by my
carry
mouth?
her.
so you just
Float.
Like back here.
It's float.
Yes, this is the Lugian version of float. It's very effective. Okay, you go there and around the corner, which is now means you're heading north if it matters. I know nobody's mapping this place. And you see, indeed, there is a blue Tesseract cube. It's much larger. It's like this big. And it's literally just kind of hovering there in front of the what appears to be a dead end.
I cast Dia on it.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
Z, I believe this is your realm.
knowledge spellcraft. It's a natural 20.
Okay. This cube is actually
41.
very similar in magical technology to a reliquary, in that a reliquary takes the energy from something basically inert and reconstructs it into something else, right? That's how you get loot from a reliquary.
Okay. But
No, but that's it.
does it look like my wand goes in the blue thing?
They look identical aside from size, but otherwise,
Is there a spot to stick it?
nope.
Can I pick it up?
It's actually hovering, so you're like grip. It's spiraling around, and so you're like gripping it, and it's. Damn it! It won't stay still. Guido, help me.
That seems like a bad idea.
Okay, as
It's giving off
spinning,
gamma radiation.
As
Oh,
it's
man.
spinning, I don't notice any place to put the wand in.
Correct.
I'm going to touch the wand to it.
Which part of the wand?
The blue part.
Okay. The moment you do, both blue things go vanish, and the wall slides open, as it has been wont to do. And you see a
This
room.
is not the loot I was expecting.
And you see a room ahead of you. Now, when I say room, this is hard to describe, so forgive me. Here, I'll try to describe this eagle eye, okay? Like visually here. You're entering in here. Guido's not looking. I'll wait.
I am.
Oh, okay. You enter in here, and then it stretches out like this, and there are 8 corridors, each separate, going off like this.
Ooh. Can I see the end of any of them? Or they curve or too far away? Or
Actually, it's weird because you look down any given one, and it looks like it's just complete black. Like it just all the light stops being a few feet in, so you have no idea what's past there, past the entrance.
okay.
I don't think we should split up.
No. Probably
I'm
not
gonna
a good
walk
idea right
over and grab one of. I'm gonna grab Guido's pinky again.
Well, we can always do the old tried and true. Let's see, what worthless objects do we have?
I pull out another beat.
This is your last beat. You have other
It's okay, I
potatoes.
don't really like beets. I have
What?
potatoes, I have sweet potatoes, I have
Oh,
carrots,
if this
Your
is the
sweet-
last beat, how would we make
onions.
jokes?
and I'm gonna toss the beet in.
Which one?
The
Pick one.
room that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pick one.
3.
All right. The moment you toss it through, the other rooms vanish, and you have now chosen room 3. Congrats.
No.
And the hallway lights up, and there's a beat now just lying there on the ground.
The treasure!
There is also a small treasure chest,
Oh.
and then it goes around a corner.
I'm going to go.
The chest is
retrieve
not
my beet.
magical, and it's not locked.
And I'm going to go retrieve my beet and open the chest.
Okay.
You get. I should have had this ready, Skinny. Just a second. You get some loot.
You have to go up there and do the little kicking animation that Link does.
Yes,
to
you
open
do.
it up. Ka-dunk.
You should be familiar with that by now. We went through a whole Zelda together. We still haven't gone through a second one. Or a third, or an eighth, or a 22nd. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They don't have 27-second Zeldas.
Well, let's see. We'll make this 3 healing tonics. Healing tonics are the third best, or third worst, actually, quality. Any given healing tonic will heal you for, that would be 3d8 health as a swift action. And there are
Okay.
3 of them. If you want to distribute them, whatever, I don't care, just write it down because I'm not going to remember.
Okay.
Somebody
Well-
write down that you now have 3 of those potions.
I'm going to hand them to Guido, actually.
Makes sense.
I'll probably give one to Snarg.
Okay.
She
You
still
don't
says,
want
"What
one, Z?"
about me?"
Okay, I give one to Guido, one to Snarg, and one to Fear to Seal.
Okay, she gives it right back because you matter more.
This is for people who go first.
Yes.
I'm
This
going to
is for
turn
peop-
around and hand
No,
it to Guido.
She's actually going to say to you, "This is for people who toss beats down hallways."
I'm going to hand Guido a beet and the healing potion.
So, you go down the hallway because you have no choice.
Yep.
As you curve down the hallway, you see something unusual. There is a solid pyramidical blue glowing object, very small, actually. About this big. Actually,
Knowledge
it's
spellcraft.
about this big, actually. It's kind of hovering there.
That is a 36.
This looks a lot like that cube that was on the wand. Not the one that was used with the wand, the one that was on the wand. You still have the wand, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. You just don't have the cube on the wand.
I'm going to poke the triangle with the stick.
Bzzz, it like affixes instantly. And the wand itself shakes a little bit and then stops.
It's a rechargeable key.
I'm going to put it in my pocket.
Okay. Now, because you didn't get that... oh, there was supposed to be a boss in there. And by a boss, I mean not a boss. A normal one.
Suddenly the doors close.
We'll save that. We'll save that. So you continue walking,
Okay.
and you see a long corridor.
So this is now named Tesseract Pyramid Wand.
Yes. Let's see. You did get treasure, so that doesn't happen. And you did get that, so that doesn't happen. You see a long hallway with a imprint. Okay, how do I describe this? The hallway curves to your left, and there is a receptacle, in this case, for where the pyramid could go, right? Just in the floor. There is also a weird sound coming from around the corner, and if you roll awareness, there might be more.
I rolled a 19 on my awareness, which makes that a 38.
I got 26.
Guido can't
26.
roll that high.
Z, you're the only one who sees this, I think. Wait, was that a 26 or a 36, Guido?
36.
26.
Oh, okay, 26, my bad. So yeah, Z, you're the only one who sees this. As you're walking through, you notice something moving in the wall next to you. Like the wall itself appears to be moving, and it's the only time you've seen something like this. And you turn and you're like, what the hell, as you look, and you see what looks like, if I were to describe it, an imprint of a scion trying to push its way out of the wall.
Fear and
But
a seal.
It's extremely faint.
Where did my dice go? There it
I
is.
don't-
Michael,
Hang
can
on.
you kick me that?
Let me send you a picture of your dice.
No, give me my dices back. I need my D20. No, give me my D20.
Now you lost it again.
I got it.
Okay, so. Wall. Scion. Screaming.
Wall, scion. Fear and a seal. Fear and a seal.
What?
There's a scion in the wall.
No, what are you talking about?
There's a scion in the wall.
I rolled a 3. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mental link.
I'm gonna mental link this picture to her.
And she goes up, and she does something she's done before that some of our longtime viewers might remember. Where she tries to feel the psionic imprint of the wall. And as she does so, all of you hear what she hears because she unintentionally projects it. And it is just one word. Run.
Where's it running from?
Where are we running to is more like. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the pyramid spot in the floor, do a quick knowledge spellcraft, which is a...
It's the same thing it always is. Actually, no, it's not, because this is not quite... I mean, I guess it is, so I guess, whatever. It will have a magical effect. You don't know what it is.
Guys, get ready to run.
Okay.
It's a trap, the scion says so. And I'm gonna stick the pyramid in the hole.
Z, and just Z. You are now... you just vanish. To everyone else. You're gone.
Oh, shit.
Everyone else, she is just gone. There's no... you can't link her. She's gone.
Did she leave the wand behind?
Nope.
Is the thing still in it?
No.
The little cube. Okay.
Is the hole that the pyramid went in still there?
No.
Sorry!
Um,
Bless you. Or no, that's a yawn.
That was a yawn. Yeah, sorry.
I'll go over and stand where she was just to make sure.
As you're that close, you can look around the corner and you see what I have in my notes as Death Alley.
Okay.
As you're looking around, you realize that as the corner curves some more, you see another similar lightning bolt death trap.
Mm-hmm.
Except this time it's just a solid wall of non-stop lightning, constantly coursing down the hallway.
That
And
looks
unending
dangerous.
In a 9d6 per round amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
How long is this hallway?
This hallway is 600 feet long.
Really?
All right, so how many rounds?
So how many rounds?
No, in all actuality, based on my notes here, I'd say that's a 90-foot hallway.
Okay. So if I do an all-out run,
You actually can't with the amount of resistance you'll be getting. Because of the constant... when I say constant, I don't mean like there's bolts. I mean basically the whole hallway is lightning. I'm describing it improperly. Meanwhile, Z, you haven't moved. You're right there. Everyone else is gone. And for some
Knowledge
reason...
awareness.
And
Knowledge
knowledge awareness... you think that if you use your senses to detect the world around you, this is how your mind coordinates
That's
with the
an
outside.
awareness roll of 30.
All right. You notice that everything has lost color, including yourself. It's all gray. And as you look around the corner, because you're also right there where Snarg basically is, you see Death Alley. However, there's only a single occasional bolt of lightning moving down it. Very easy to dodge.
Off I go, full run.
Also, if the way behind you is shut.
Yeah, forward, full run.
I just wanted to make that clear. So you... Now, I am going to go ahead and make you do an acrobatics roll, but it's a pretty low DC.
That would make it an 8.
Wow. Okay, you do take some damage, but it's not much. You take 4 damage, air damage.
If I keep taking these piddling amounts of damage, I'm actually going to die.
Meanwhile, Snarg and Guido.
I don't think we can make it through the tempest.
I don't either.
Furnace is like, okay. I can, like, go whirlwind mode, blow my daily, and, like, go with us, and we'll be healed as we get hit and hurt, and it'll hurt me too, but I'll be healing myself, and we'll just kind of weather the storm, no pun intended.
Well, hang on, before we do that, can we look down there and see if there's actually a lever?
Okay.
You haven't been able to see any of the others.
That's true, but let's go
we
ahead and...
kind of. The
let's
reason
do
it
it.
is we kind of know what to look for.
Let's do it. Let's roll awareness. Okay, Fierna Seal suddenly goes blind, because she rolled a frickin' 1.
35.
Okay.
Best result.
25,
25, alright. Snarg.
unless you want engineering.
No. Both of you do not see a switch. However, what you do see is that the hallway then curves past the Death Alley. And
Meanwhile,
Zis, you have made it to the end of the hallway. There's a switch right there.
I'm roll strength. It's a 6 total.
All right. Meanwhile,
Can I just take 20?
yes, you can, but it takes an hour.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna
Take
try
10.
roll again.
No, she actually can't take 10 because she now has to do another acrobatics roll to dodge the 1 bolt of lightning. You can do this. You can do it.
It's a 9.
Take 1 point of air damage. Would you like to try strength check again?
Yes. That's a 11.
Okay, that is enough. Barely. So, meanwhile, back in the other thing, Furnace was like, okay, here's my idea. Whoever
Alright.
we'll all go. We'll all go, right? Except for Guido.
Okay.
Guido, you stay here because you can res.
Okay.
We're
Out
going
of
to
combat
charge full tilt. And then you'll defib us, and then we'll keep going, and then we'll get to the end, and hopefully there's a switch. Or we'll just go around the corner.
I didn't.
Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1, and then the lightning goes away.
Hey!
Do I come back when I push the lever in?
No, actually. There is a way to go around the
Um,
corner, though.
I'm gonna continue down the corner.
Wait, quick, before it starts up again!
There's another little receptacle with a with the pyramid in it.
Okay, I'm gonna go stick my wand to the pyramid in it.
Everything goes back to color.
Okay.
You suddenly hear light. No.
Guys!
Z.
Out loud.
where are you?
Guys!
Z.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Bueller.
Bueller.
Marco!
Nobody died.
There is a door just to the left of you, sis.
Knowledge spellcraft. It's a 31.
It's a door.
It's a door.
It's a door that will seal behind you when you go through it.
Okay, I'm not going through it
Alone.
It goes.
alone. No, not alone.
So she's at the end of the hallway around the corner with
Okay.
a pyramid wand. Make sure you have noted that you have a pyramid wand.
I have never. I already have that. I told you it's noted in my book as Tesseract Pyramid Wand.
Just making sure. You all come up, and Z shares what she learned about the door. It's actually a fairly large door. In fact, one might say it's identical to the door you saw at the other side of the pit.
Mhm.
And so, you're all together, and it's like, okay, we need to do things, get ready, buffs. Ricard's like, I totally got your buffs.
Yes.
Like, okay. And he casts lots of buffs that won't matter because they'll be dispelled. And you go through the door, and as Furnaceal and Ricard are trying to go through, the door actually, the force, there's like basically a force field there, and it resists them and shoves them back out, and the door slams shut, leaving just the three of you in a large circular room, which looks like it's basically on a dot of land, way up in the air over a caldera of a volcano with waterfalls and all that sort of thing around. You could totally fall over the edge if you really wanted to. I don't recommend it. And right over there is a very large wooden Lugian.
Uh-oh. I think we know where this is going.
Dun dun dun. Do we continue?
Turn around and dash back out the door.
It's closed.
Oh, shit.
Remember,
Field behind us.
you even knew that before you walked in.
I say,
I